Good morning, treasurers. This is your host Parthesh Shah from Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. Here is what you need to know before going into trade for 22nd December 2021. In the international market, Omicron is now at the peak in US, with 73% of all new reported cases are of Omicron variant. US President Joe Biden is set to deliver a speech on the Omicron developing situations on Tuesday. US 10-year closed 5 basis points higher at 148 percentage points, and 30-year also closed 4 basis points higher at 189 percentage points on Tuesday. In the crude oil market, with API American Petroleum Institute reporting crude oil inventory drop, crude rose despite a record number of Omicron cases and possibility of restrictions in many parts of the world. Crude is now trading at $74.43 per barrel. Short-term range for crude is 71 to 75. In the currency market, dollar index is now consolidating near 96.47. Today's range for dollar index 96.17 to 96.55. USD CNY Chinese yuan is at 637. With a lot of buying from RBI and corporate inflows, USD INR made a high of 75.74, which was an opening high, and closed at 75.59. USD INR closed with strength yesterday. Support at 75.60 and resistance at 75.90 exist for USD INR. Trading strategy for currency. Night research yesterday said that USD INR to trade below 75.75, and indeed it closed below at 75.59. Range bound market will be there for USD INR, and FIIs are still selling, but there is an element of weakness as well. The market is supported with corporate inflows, and it seems there was an RBI buying yesterday below 76. It started below 76 and it continued yesterday as well. We expect USD INR to trade and close near 75.70 to 75 range for today. In the domestic market, government bonds ended sharply lower yesterday as well because the RBI had announced a 3-day VRRR variable rate reverse repo operation, which led to worries that the overnight market rates could nudge higher. 563 2026 yields increased by 3 basis points, closing at 579 versus 576 the previous trading day. 610 2031 yields increased by 4 basis points, closing at 647 versus 643 the previous trading day. As far as the OIS curve goes, 1-year OIS 438 versus 436 the previous trading day. 2-year OIS 486 versus 483, and 5-year OIS 535 versus 532 the previous trading day. The focus now should be shifted to 1-month and 2-month OIS rather than 1-year OIS, as market is anticipating a reverse repo rate hike in February 2022 RBI MPC. If we talk about 21st December 2021, yesterday's SDL auctions, in the 10-year maturities, Karnataka and UP 10-year closed cutoff came at 696, Assam at 697, Goa, Maharashtra at 698, and Nagaland at 7%. 11-year Telangana at 704, 12-year Jammu Kashmir at 7, 12-year Karnataka at 702, 15-year West Bengal at 705. Remember, in the last week, 10-year SDLs were trading at 683 to 686 range. As far as night analysis is concerned on SDLs, the 10-year SDLs have now risen by 13 to 16 basis points in just 1 week. Remember, we had shown the spread analysis on WhatsApp group messages 4 days back and had asked clients to exit SDLs as the spreads were at historic lows. We advised to wait for 1 week or 2 before buying the SDLs, as another 5 to 10 basis point increase in SDL spreads is possible given the last quarter borrowing. SDL borrowing calendar for Q4 FY21 will come by December end, and increased borrowing numbers will warrant an increase in SDL GSEC spreads as well. We expect 10-year SDLs to be available at 710 in a month, most likely before budget. Trading strategy: support for 645 did not hold, and 610 2031 closed at 647 yesterday. The next support is 650-652 range, but market is anticipating RBI intervention if rates go beyond 650. Hence, traders would buy near 648.49 and would not let the yields go till 650 according to Knight Research chart readings. Trading range 610-2031, 644 to 648. As we had mentioned yesterday that the close above 642 had opened weakness in the benchmark security, and now it continued yesterday as well. 650 and 57, 650 and 657 are now next two major support levels. You can plan to average near 650, which we had asked you to wait once it had breached 637 crucial levels. That's it for today. See you tomorrow with the new episode of Night Snippets.